Right then. Oh goodness. Going to get swallowed by the big bone dragon. Right then. I can move a bear. I can sprint a bat. That is very nice. Press Q to swamp. Oh, to swap. Sorry, to swamp, honestly. Press Q to summon a Shrek. Crying out, you blithering idiot, Philip. Get your brain in gear. Right, never mind, none of that. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a game about making cartoon dinners. No, welcome to a game called Spineless, which apparently is a little sort of defense game, I think, where you have sort of skeletons that run towards you and you have to murder them slightly. What's that on the left it's talking about? Does that say control? I don't think. Oh, it's scroll wheel. Goodness, I have a flipper. Goodness, I didn't realise I played as a penguin. I've got a blocker, a slower, such as my brain, for example, slower than average, and a damager. Yes, such as my attempts to play other games today, which have been quite damaging to my health. Right then, let me jump over this thing and see what we can find. You can swap between shooting and building mode. You can build traps on the ground to aid your defense against enemies. Buildings require resources which can be gathered around the castle. How exciting. Can I do bashing? How do I do bashing? That way, presumably. Do I have infinite arrows? Because I don't want to, like, waste my arrows if I need them later for actually fighting the monsters. So presumably those numbers next to each of those things are the prices. So let me see if I can find any more money, and then we can put down a bunch of traps in order to kill a lot of invading armies of skeletons and monsters and things. It might be a bit late for building traps, because I reckon they're already here. No, maybe they're not. Just smash some more pottery for the sake of collecting more treasures. Oh, I can't break those things? Oh, alright then, I can't smash the barrels. Sorry, too much Resident Evil in my brain. Alright. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is your core. Yes, you should exercise it, but you don't because you're lazy, old boy. Defend it at all costs. It will break if enough enemies reach it. This is your core's health. If it depletes, you lose! Okay, so it's not just about keeping myself safe then. Alright then, let me build a thing. I'm going to build a damager and I'm going to put it here. I'm not going to put it there. This isn't working. I'd better do some murdering. This isn't working. All these people seem slightly invincible. Alright. Can I put this? I'm going to put it here. Yes. Excellent. I'm sure that is more than enough to solve all of my problems. Right. What's with the ghosts? These are portals. Enemies will spawn from them. Enemies will try to reach your core. The bar shows how many enemies you have left to defeat in each wave. You can keep track of the waves on the mini-map, which you won't be able to see, and I'm very sorry about that, to see where the enemies are. Alrighty then, you can see the wave number, but yeah, the mini-map is basically... It's a mini-map, you know what it is. Right then, is that just like a guide to sort of give me a clue as to where they're going to come from? Oh good, and I get to pick when the wave actually begins. That's good, because that gives me time to actually try and construct some defences. Oh goodness, I found the beer mine. There we are. Excellent. Always a good day when you strike a beer mine. Right then, let me collect all of these monies and read all of these... Oh, there was a door I could have walked through. Yeah, Phil, you can drag yourself through the hole in the wall like some sort of oaf, or alternatively, if you want to, you can walk through the door. Goodness, I apologise. I have no excuse. It's not at all. There's a box here. I wish to have this box, please. I presume I got some monies from that. I wasn't paying enough attention to my finances in order to actually notice whether I did get any. Right then, let's go and see what we've got over here. Presumably that is sort of demonstrating the different, either the different types of monsters that will appear and the path that they will take. Alright then, I reckon we've collected everything that we've got. So let me go to this and see what I can make. A blocker. Could I build 2 of these? Yes, I could. What I think I'm going to do is I want to put them in like a narrow place. Actually, no, I don't. I want to put them on either side of this. There we go. Because that will force them to go down that middle path and get damaged. Can I put another one like in front of it or behind it? Yes, I can. Excellent. Can I put... Well, I could put another one there, but I'm not going to. I'm going to set up another line of defences somewhere about here. How many squares wide is this? Only 2. Good. I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to realise I don't have enough money to put a blockage in the way. Never mind. Right then, I suppose we had best bug in. Press G to begin wave. Right then. This is going to go really, really well, because I have dreadful aim, as you know, and these guys are already swarming ahead of me. To an unreasonable degree. Get out, your knight in shining armor, just screw off. Yeah, this is ultimate ready. What's my ultimate? It's pretty fucking ultimate is all I can say about the matter, would you die? Okay, so this is interesting. Headshots actually give you extra damage, which is curious. Again, like Resident Evil. That's nice, I approve. I mean, I don't, because it makes it harder for me, because I'm more likely to lose, because I have to actually pay attention to what I'm doing, which is rather difficult for me, given that I am an idiot. Alright then, did this thing get used, even at all? I don't think so. I think they avoided it rather splendidly. At least splendid from their perspective, not splendid from my perspective. Let me put that there, and then that will force them into that place. I pick this up as well. And then I'm going to put another blockage here, and another damage here, and then a slower. Let's try a flipper. I'm quite curious to see how these work. Let me try putting it round about, there. I don't know how that's going to flip them. Presumably then they'll get like thrown backwards. That would make sense. Then I'll put some more blockers there. And then I'll put another damager right in front of it so that they get hurt and then they get thrown back like some sort of silly billy. Right then. I am going to stand... Where am I going to stand? I am going to stand about here, I reckon. And let's get going. He says pressing the wrong button. What? Speeder spawned? What are you on about? Oh, goodness. They are little demon creatures. Oh dear, I'm not a big fan of them little demon creatures. Well, my defences have already been overthrown. Let's ultimate on this. That worked quite nicely. Whoa. Why is my rate of fire increased massively all of a sudden? I don't remember consenting to any of that. Yidsy arms. That's very effective. I like that. Right. Let's get you. You have to fire sort of in front of these people because the arrows move quite slowly, which is a bit of a pain. But never mind. How did you get past that? That's not fair. You're not allowed to do that, you big silly Billy. Right, is that all of them? Are they now dead? They would seem to be, yes. Oh, I think these things have become damaged. Perhaps I need to mend them. Can I do that? Left mouse button to repair. Yes, okay, it's not too expensive to do that. I approve. Let's mend up everything that needs mending. Anything else need mending? I reckon these will be alright for one more go. Let me see, what else can I do? I'm going to build another flipper. I'm going to put it here. No, I'm not. I can't put anything there. Gideon, this has been a mistake. Let me see. How do I rotate this thing around so that it's pointing in the right direction? I think that's pointing in the right direction. I'm going to put that there. No, it's not. And I can't rotate it, so now I'm going to have to sell it. And hope that I got as much money back as from that as I spent on it, which I probably didn't, because that's how the economy goes or whatever. Let me see, what else can I do? I want to go slower as well. I feel like those would be quite advantageous for the sake of the little speedy demon creatures. If I put them sort of directly after these attacky things, then everyone will have to slow down. So anyone that gets through will then be significantly slowed. And I'm going to put it here as well. Right then, I reckon we's about ready. Let me have another wee go at this. Alright then, friends, prepare to get murdered by me and my arrows. Yeah, and then the little speedy ones. Oh, giddy, aren't there some big ones over there? I don't like that at all. Because you want to aim down for the sake of hitting the little ones, but you also want to aim up for the sake of, yeah, I'm just going to spam the button, because I don't think drawing it actually makes it more powerful like it does in Skyrim. So, would ye stand still, ye little demon creatures? This isn't going very well. That's better. Ha-ha! Ye big silly Billy. I've been defeated by a big flipper. Oh dear, and that thing's broken now. Oh dear, I really should have reserved more money for repairs. Okay, I like these slower things. They're actually really good. Now I'm going to save my ultimate so that we've got it charged for the beginning of the next wave. Oh, that isn't the end of the wave. I thought it was. I'll stand corrected. Would ye stand still? You skinny jeans and your black t-shirts. Goodness sake. Right, everything's a little bit broken. I need to do some mending. Well, we've done, does that mean we're about to begin wave 4, or that we've just finished wave 4? One doesn't know. Right, let me repair that, because that's all broken. And this. It's mainly the damages which got broken, I guess, because I've had them the longest. And the flipper as well. And none of that's been damaged because they didn't actually get that far, which is lovely. Alright then. Interestingly, if you put some blockages like along here, then you'd sort of, if you like put some along there, then you'd force them to sort of go around, and it would give you like more time to fight. Yeah, because look, I'm now changing their pathway. They've now decided to go over it because that seems fair, doesn't it? Giddy yard. This does not seem scrupulously excellent. Alright, never mind. Is it because I've like blocked the whole way off? No, I haven't. Surely they could come around here. Or is it because it's like on the staircase? Giddy yard. How much do I get back for these? Yeah, I think I do get the full amount back. Alright, let me put it here instead. And see how this works. Aha! I have defeated you, ye big silly billies. Yes. Ye utter derps. Put that there as well. And then I get another slower, which I'm going to put about there. Right then. Again, I have no money for repairs, but, you know. Who needs repairs when you can slow people down and murder them with stuff? Giddy on. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button, so I did. What the hell just happened? Oh my giddy on, they broke something. Would you stop doing that? Oh, I see. So eventually, instead of giddy on, right, here we are. Let's just sort you lot out properly. So instead of wanting to die, all of yees. I said all of yees. Eventually there comes a point in every man's life when he must stop being blocked by things and just smash them. Well, that went shockingly well, and I don't really know why. That seemed the easiest of all the waves thus far, but never mind. So yeah, oh dear, everything's all broken. Everything's all horribly broken. Yeah, so it seems that eventually they want to break these things rather than just go around them, because they've actually got brains between their ears, or some such silliness such as that. What else should I do? I'm going to put another damager there. I'm going to put another damager there. And then I don't really like the fact that they're just breaking through this, because it means I'm not making use of none of this stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell that one, and I'm going to sell all of this stuff, and I'm going to put another blocker there just in case. And I'll put a damager there along with a flipper right after it, which we should put. He says trying to find the button. We'll put there. And then what else should we do? Let's set up another line of defences along here. Let's put a blocker there and there, and then a damager there. Right then, I reckon we's about ready to have another go at this. Let's see how quickly this goes wrong. I'm going to stand up here for the sake of getting a what? Exploder? Exploder! Alright, could the grand total of everybody slow the hell down for 5 shakes of the proverbial lamb's tail? So is that how they were destroying them? They weren't breaking them down, they were using some sort of exploding enemy? That's curious. Right, okay, I think it's time for another one of these. I'm going to jump before I do it, so that we try and hit a few more of them. Oh dear, and everything's gotten broken. I guess you can do sort of mid-battle repairs, but at the moment my arm's a little busy. And not for the usual reasons that my arm is busy. Let's move on from that and try to murder these people. They seem to get stuck here, which is lovely, because it makes my life so much easier. Right, could you stop dancing for 5 moments and die? Thank you. I have no idea what's going on. I'm getting lots of money. What? What's happening to all my money? What? What's going on? I'm confused. Can somebody explain what's happening, please? So I've got 14 waters, presumably, and no monies. Alright, level complete. Do I need to go and, like, defend another area of the castle now? Okay, fair enough. I like the music. It's very nice. It reminds me of something like the American patriotic music, actually. Where am I going? What am I doing with my life now? I don't know. I can't be meant to build more stuff, surely. I haven't got any money. Where's am I going? I'm going through here. Oh. Hello. Hello, Madam Elfwoman. Damage cost reducer. Ultimate power increaser, or another damage cost reducer. That's all you have? Oh, the amount of ultimate power you gain from hits. Oh, okay. I thought that was the actual power of the ultimate attack itself. I'll definitely have that. And then we'll have one of these as well, because it doesn't seem like there's anything else I can buy. Thank you! So those are like upgrade points that I can get. Okie dokie then. This room is filled with ghosts, and they will try to steal your resources. Gather as much as you can before making your escape. When the timer ends, the doors start to open and the ghosts notice you. You can stay in the room for as long as you like, but beware of the ghosts. I'm going to pretend like I understand what you're talking about. So I need to go around and collect resources whilst avoiding ghosts. Is that the long and the short of it? Okay. So do the ghosts attack me, or do the ghosts try to steal my stuff? I don't know. Oh, there's a sneaky box of sneakiness in here. Alright, so now the ghosts of the medieval people have noticed me. This isn't as tense as I perhaps anticipated it would be. I'd love to actually have a look around at some of the hello friend. I'd love to have a look around at this environment, because it's absolutely gorgeous. But I'm not really able to do that as the ghosts are trying to bite my bottom off. Oh yeah. I rather regret the fact that you can't see the mini-map, because on the mini-map there is the most adorable little picture of a ghost in the entire world. If you get a young, she stops trying to steal my stuff. What happens if I shoot them? Oh, they sort of freeze for a moment. That's nice. That's cool. The fact that I'm not running anymore is a bit less cool, but don't worry about it. Alright, I have some monies. Okay. So is that like a little intermediary thing that you have for the sake of earning up some points that you can then use in the next level? Okay then, that's kind of cool. Goodness, this is far more professionally put together than I expected. I'm rather enjoying this. I also love it whenever people use these sort of slightly cartoony, blocky things. It's not massively used, but it's oh, there's another trader up there. It's not massively used, but it's a lovely sort of design style that I really like. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just sort of cute. I don't normally appreciate sort of blocky stuff for the sake of trying to cutesify things. I don't really think it works, but it works with these sort of little textures and stuff. So they're quite cute and adorable and stuff, I suppose. One supposes. Right then, so this time we're going to be in a bit of a pickle, because we've got 2 avenues by which we can get murdered, which is a bit of a travesty, and not very many narrow places from which I can do defences. So let's see what I can manage. I'm going to put a damager here. And I want to see if they're going to go over that without me putting a blockage in the way. Seems like they will, yes. I'm going to put another one there, I think. And then if I put one there, I'm going to have to put blockages across because they're definitely going to go around that. So let me see what else I can manage, because these guys are pretty close. So I should be additionally careful with this lot. Yeah, let me put one there, I reckon. And I'm going to put a blocker next to it. There we go. Let me see how much more money have I got. A decent bit of cash has been left over. I have to be careful with these blockers, actually. I don't want to put them in a place where it's going to cause me problems. I want to put them in a place where it's going to cause them problems. So, we've just got enough money for a blocker, well, anything other than a flipper. Let me see. Where should I put it? I'm going to put a damager there as a sort of an insurance thing. Right then, if all the insurance claims have been sorted out, we can get on with the battle. Let's nearly fall off this thing, because that's a sensible thing to do. Isn't it, Phil? Right then. Good, and I've got my, my didgeridoo ready. Would you die? Thank you. It's like those things don't get affected by these things. Right, it strikes me that I'm not defending this avenue either. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So each one takes away a health point, do they? Alright, that seems fair enough. I mean, no it doesn't. It seems horribly, horribly unfair in the sense that it means that not many of them need to get here before they can kill this thing. Would you die, man? Thank you. Goodness sake. Oh, there's more of them. Where are they? I don't know. I'm not using my ultimate thing, which is rather stupid of me. Would you die? No, no! Your dying corpse did it! Your dying corpse did it! That hardly seems fair. Can I rebuild this? No, I can't, so I've got to get through all the waves. On my own, have I? Alright, and I didn't get many points for that. I'm going to have to repair stuff rather than anything else, because I desperately need this stuff. Idiot. It's a lot harder when you've got two things to manage. I feel like the first level was really easy by comparison. That needs a lot of mending. Alright. I guess you could just surround this with damagey things. I guess what you really want actually in this one is flippers. Say, I know what we do. Sell this, and then turn this round, and put it there. And that way when they come along, I'll throw them back out, and then they'll have to go back through those things again, which means they'll get broken really, really quickly. But never mind. Presumably some of them are going to get through that, so we'll put a damager on the other side of that. And let's see, what else should we do? I can't quite tell which side was able to attack more. I'm going to put another damager right in front of that thing for no particularly good reason. We've got a few pennies saved for the sake of repairs. Right then, let us begin. And I've actually got my ultimate this time, so I'm going to open with it for the sake of getting rid of that lot. And I come back this way for the sake of what the hell is that thing? Is that the explodey thing? Yes, that's the explodey thing. Oh, wonderful. That was a total waste of money, wasn't it? Right, good. We've got another ultimate ready. I was just looking behind me to see whether I needed it, not actually whether, Kitty aunt! This isn't going very well. Turns out divide and conquer was the way to win this, from their perspective anyway. It's not from my perspective. From my perspective it was the way to lose, viciously and violently. But that seems to be working, not really. It didn't actually seem to flip him away, it just seemed to flip him up into the air. Idiot. This is what you get for hiring a burger flipper instead of a military tactician. Oh, idiot. Oh, and all of this stuff is broken. Oh, everything's going wrong. No, no, no. My word, I suck at this. I'm only on the second wave, but I've already lost 3/5 of my health. No, no, oh, for crying out loud, you stupid man! Sorry, just getting cross at myself because I pressed the start button instead of the... Great, there's no bloody defences. I don't have my ultimate either. Oh my giddy aunt, everything's gone wrong. I am so stupid. Right, Could you lot just die? Right, there we are. Now, I need to mend this stuff for crying out loud. This has barely even begun, and it's already a disaster. Mainly because it didn't begin at the right time. Because I am a moron. Right. I have got to be able to... I love that they never attack me and they just go for that thing, which is vaguely sensible of them, but also really frickin' annoying. Right. This time, I'm not going to press G instead of Q like a great big doof. I don't stand a chance of winning this, but I'm going to try. I don't think I'm going to succeed, but I'm going to try. Alright then, let me have that bit of money. I don't know what to do, I'm just going to line the place with damages, I think. I can't put any closer to that, it's not going to do any good there. Yeah, I'm just going to line the place with damages. Because I don't know what else to do, frankly, because I rather suck at this. I don't know which side you want to come from, so I'm not going to bother putting any more there. I'm going to put some more on the other side. Oh, I think a couple more over here. Yeah, I'll put one in either side of that. There we go. What could possibly go wrong with this plan? It involves no tactics and tries to brute force everything. What could possibly go wrong? Right then. Let's see how quickly this goes wrong. Oh, I see. I don't think the speeders get affected by those things because they're too fast. I think that's the problem. Right. No, no, no. We've barely even begun. You can't win already! Where do you go back to, out of curiosity? Oh, do you just restart that wave? No, you don't. You restart the whole room. Oh, okay. So, basically I suck at this royally. Alright then, shall we have one more go? Because we're in that horrible limbo point of being between 25 minutes and 30 minutes, which means I can't do anything with the footage, so we need to pad this out for 3 minutes. Right then! Sorry, a little bit of behind the scenes knowledge for you there. Hang on, I can't do that. I'll need to save me monies and actually use them like equally on either side. I do like the use of the flipper. I don't feel like it works, but I feel like it's a nice way of doing things. Right, let me put some damages across there, and then another one on there. Right then, did it save the fact that I picked up the money? No, it didn't, so I need to do that, because there's no way I can afford to have less than the maximum number of traps and defences set up. Right, this gives me the money for a couple more damages, so I'm going to put one there, and then I'm going to put another one right about there. Alrighty then, I reckon we's about ready. Let's see if I can do this properly this time, and not make innumerable mistakes. I need to focus on the enemies which are not going to get killed by the traps, I think. Or maybe just like weaken them enough so that the trap can then finish them off, perhaps? Maybe that's what I should focus on doing. I don't like the little spooky ones, they're a pain in the neck. Mind you, so are you. You big fat-faced fiend! Right, come on, I need to turn around and deal with the other side. No, apparently I don't. Apparently everything's fine. Apart from the fact that I can't hit you to save my life. And then we've gotten swarmed because I wasn't paying attention. Man, alive. And now they've broken everything. But at least everyone's dead. No, they're not. And I can't afford to use my ultimate to get rid of you. You should be ashamed of yourself. Right then. Man, alive. They broke everything. Absolutely everything. These people really have no care for other people's property. They really are very unpleasant. However, they don't have the common sense to actually turn up carrying any weapons. Which is nice. I have to say that I approve of that. Right, I reckon we're about ready. Or we're about as ready as we're ever going to be, I suppose. Alrighty then, let's have another go at this. Oh, not the exploding ones. I don't like the exploding ones. I don't like the speedy ones either. Mainly because they're hard to frickin' hit. Well, for obvious reasons. Yeah, I need to focus on the strong ones. The ones that aren't going to get killed by the traps. The ones that, I need to weaken myself. Right, let's just ultimate you because you're a pain in the neck and I need to get back to this side. No, apparently I don't. Man alive. I really ought to be paying more attention to the mini-map, but it's been so long since I played a game which had a mini-map that, I've almost forgotten how to do that. Man alive, we actually had a moment's respite there for a second. That was lovely, wasn't it? I don't know if there's any enemies over there, but I'm just going to throw a million arrows over there in the vague hope. In the vague hope. Come on, before they get in. There we go. Maybe I should reserve the ultimate for a get me out of a pickle moment. Such as right now, and I don't actually have it. That's it. Attack me instead of. Oh, for crying out loud! You big bummed bozo. Man alive. I didn't think it was possible for any human being to suck this much at anything on Earth, but somehow I've found a way. I'm going to get rid of this one because they're never using it. So there's absolutely no point in putting that there. Alright then, we've got loads of money, so let's put loads more damages in. Let's put a bunch along here. I don't know why I'm putting them with a slight gap in between them. There's literally no point to that. There we are. I love that they don't have the sense to go around the side where they'd be safe. I'm going to put one there, because we're constantly getting swarmed there. I'm going to also put another layer along here. There we go. Right then, I could put a slower, but I think I'll save the money for the sake of doing repairs if it becomes necessary mid-battle. Right then, I have my quiver of infinite arrows, and now I'm standing in the wrong place. Right, let's see if we can do a bit better this time. And try and kill that exploder before it becomes a problem. I don't know what you are, but whatever you are, you're a pain in the neck and I don't like you. Let's finish you off. Now let's come over here and finish off a few of them. Because the more I actually kill over here, the less I have to worry about them, the less I have to worry about those things getting too damaged. So that's nice and all. Just chuck a few arrows over there, not convinced they're actually hitting anything, but it makes me feel better and that's enough. I thought I saw one over there, but no, apparently not. Where are they? Oh, there you are. No, let's just ultimate this. There we are, because it throws everyone back as well, so it buys you additional time, which is a lovely bonus. Right. Okay, so they all did get damaged, but only the first half were properly pickled. Let's fix up these ones. There we go. Don't have a huge sum of money left. I'm going to leave those ones because they've still got a bit of puff in them. They're just a bit bashed up. Collect a bit more money. I said collect a bit more money. Thank you very much. Mend those ones. Yeah, actually, I'm going to mend these ones rather than put more in place because I feel like it's more necessary to have them in good condition rather than anything else. I'm not overly concerned about those ones, but I'm going to add a couple more to this line anywhere and everywhere that I can. Now, where are they going? Which way do they come in by? They come in via here, don't they? Yeah, there we are, because I'm just trying to place them in like a strategic place where it's actually going to be useful, rather than putting it somewhere where it's going to be a total waste of time. Let's put another layer on the front of here. I'm not convinced this is. Let's put another 2 layers across it. Let's put 2.5 layers across the front of here. I'm not convinced this is the strategy you're meant to use, but goodness, it's the only one I understand. For I am not very intelligent. So this is proof by the fact that I've fought off about a dozen arrows so far, and goodness knows I can't hit anything with any of them. Let's get rid of this whatever the hell this is. I don't know, but it's dead now because it's had a few arrows chucked at its gussy. So that's lovely. I don't like these big ones. These big ones that take forever to kill. Really don't like them at all. Just throw a few more arrows down there. No, there's no one over there. We're about halfway through the wave, which is impressive. I can't see a thing through all of the damage logos, but I see little numbers, and they make me happy. Actually, doing surprisingly well with this tactic, which is unreasonable. Everyone seems fine over there. Looks like that's basically everyone. Who's left? I can see a little man now. Hello, little man. There we go. All better. Right then, collect up some monies, some more funds. We don't have many funds. I have to spend the vast majority of it repairing stuff. I guess that's the disadvantage. The more sort of traps you have, the more repairs you have to do each time. But, oh good, more money. That always makes me happy. There we are. Start by mending the ones which are completely broken. And then, yeah, we're going to need to mend everything, to be honest. Is that all of them? I reckon so, yes. Okie dokie then. Let's put a few more of these in place. Put some across there as well. Why don't we? And then I'm going to stick a couple more on the front. Maybe I could stick them like right here in front of this, so the moment that they come down they die. That would be a nice little touch. I feel like we should put some more here though. Where are they coming in from? From there? Put one there. And yeah, I think I will put a couple sort of right here, roughly where they spawn. There we are. Because again, that should sort of slow them down in their advancements. Right then, on to wave number 5. Let's have another go at this. My aim at a distance is always absolutely horrifically awful. I do wish I could put things on the staircases. Irritating little blind spots that I can't deal with. I have a bad feeling they're ganging up behind me, so I feel like I should go over there and sort that out. No, they're not, and there's not as much damage over here as I thought there'd be, so that's good. Just get rid of him. Chuck a few arrows down there. All the good it'll do. Oh, well, that was a nice easy wave. No, it's not an easy wave. It's not finished yet. Oh boy, he says with a stick of sentient dynamite next to his tootsies. Alright, let's not press G. I don't know why my brain always goes to pressing G. Let's mend these, and mend that, and mend this one, and that 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 one. Giddy aunt. I have a degree in industrial maintenance by the end of this. Let's see, let's pick up this, mend all of this lot. Lovely stuff. How much money we got left? Not very much. Huge sums of money being spent on repairs. But that's alright. Because it's necessary. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a few more around here, I think, as best I can. Except I can't really, because the only places I can put them are here, and by then they've already got past. Which is a pain in the neck, but never mind. Now let me repair that one. There we go. Let me put a few more along here. There we go. Right then, on to wave, the penultimate wave. I think, if I can remember the correct use of my English words. Which I probably can't. There we are. I need to focus on you. You're a big strong one. I mean, these big strong ones will die in the traps, but they still need to be removed. Rather. What the hell are you doing? Would you get away from me, you big silly Billy? I think I am actually taking damage for the first time in my life, which is curious. Oh, this is a big problem. I love that I'm not affected by this stuff. What on earth is that? Oh, that's a health stuff. That's a health stuff. Well done, Phil. Let's just kill him, frankly. I feel like I haven't used an ultimate in about a decade, so I feel like it's overdue that we do that. How are we doing back here? We're doing fine over here. I really should pay more attention to the map. Make better use of it. It's a resource, so use it. And here comes another one. I reckon he's the last one. Right. I like the Pirates of the Caribbean-esque music. Alright then, it's going to take all of my money to repair this stuff, so I'm going to have to start by just repairing the totally broken ones. This one never seems to get damaged, which is odd, because the little ghosts imply that they are using that one. But it never seems to be enough. But never mind. Oh, actually, none of these got broken. That's nice. I'm actually going to mend the ones that are closer, rather than the ones that are further away, just for the sake of, oh no, actually we could afford to mend everything. That's nice, well not quite everything. There was some stuff over here I left behind, wasn't I? Yeah, and I want to mend these ones, definitely. There we go. Yeah, and some of them ones as well. To be honest, let's just repair everything. Interesting that we've actually graduated from the point of setting up traps to just mending them. But we can afford to put a couple more down, so there we go. We're totally bankrupt, but that's alright. It's not the end of the world, it's just the end of the yearly balance sheet. Right then, time for the final wave. I'm going to stand a bit closer this time. I'm going to start by getting rid of you, whatever the hell you are. I don't know. Oh, well, I know what you are. You're a pain in the neck. I think those little runny ones, you have to get yard. You have to just kind of hit them once, and then that'll slow them down enough that they get hit by the traps. Everything else is slow enough to get hit by the traps on their own, but they're just a little bit too fast. Or maybe they're not. I don't know. I'm not an ologist when it comes to this game. Huzzah! We have won! I still have no idea. I mean, I get why it's draining my money, but I still don't really know why. Maybe it's like selling all my traps and things? It's like selling all of my accrued resources. There we go. Oh, you can get some money back. Oh, that's interesting. Alright then, we have survived, just about, by the skin of our teeth. Let's see what else we can buy from our favourite friend. Our only friend. The only person around here that isn't trying to murder me. With her lemons. Hello. Oh, trigger an extra time before needing repairs. That's brilliant. Have this as well. There we go. Right then, I don't know why, because I don't think I'm actually going to do any more of this, because this is horribly tense and also getting significantly more difficult. Well, let's have a little look at the next level. Is it another ghost level? Or what, exactly? I don't know. Seem to be going through this infinite tunnel. That's interesting. I'll just drop down here and have a little look at that, because that's a little bit curious. What's going on down here then? This little secret sneaky area. Ooh. This all looks very exciting. Yes, they have some more ghosts. How little ghost person I'm going to freeze you by putting an arrow in your bottom, which I didn't realise is how ghosts operated. This is really pretty, actually. I really like this. This is very cute. Yeah, I really like this. I don't like the fact that I've managed to get myself stuck, which is a hell of a thing. But never mind. At least that gives me an excuse to stop playing before this gets embarrassingly difficult. Yep, I'm totally stuck. Let's see what happens when the ghosts get me. Where are the little ghosts at? I think there's a ghost coming from over here, judging by the map. Yep, there he is. Hello. You can't reach me from here, can you? Because there's a stone in the way. Oh, good. It seems I'm not spared a mercy killing. Or whether I am spared the mercy killing. I must stand here in my humiliation. Right then. Never mind. I quite like this. Very competently put together. Very sort of cute in its sort of stylings. There's another ghost coming, but again, he's gotten his bum stuck. But never mind. Oh, he's taking an arrow to the knee. You can't be an adventurer anymore, because that's not the oldest joke in the frickin' book, is it, old boy? Yeah, I like this. It's adorable. I love the colours. I love the lighting. I love how simple the mechanics are, but how there's just enough to involve a bit of sort of fun tactics and stuff. So, yeah. Can you build stuff here? Presumably not, because it would be pointless and silly. But never mind. It's fun. It's cute. It's just it's surprisingly difficult in the sense that you actually have to implement competent tactics and play the game properly, which you might not expect from such a cutesy little thing like this. And I think these sort of cutesy graphics work much better in a genre like this, where you're playing a sort of a tower defense thing rather than anything else. But yes, it's rather fun. I rather like it. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen, for Spineless. I don't know what that's a play on exactly, because most of the enemies seem to be skeletons in one form or another. Skeletons or ghosts. So you'd imagine they'd be very spiny and be very easy to tell what they were. Maybe it's a reference to the player and it's basically saying that Phil is a dingbat. That doesn't seem particularly out of the realm of possibility. But never mind, I shall sit here and spend the rest of eternity staring at this mushroom. But I shall let you get on with the rest of your life. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other and good night.